Core category refers to the specialized categories of innate energetic preference that underpin all human experience and understanding. These core categories of being human manifest distinct, identifying physiological cues that can be tracked by those who are proficient in the proper methodology, the 5 gears method. Physiological cues are any physically observable motion, action, tensioning, or aesthetic quality, no matter how subtle or complex, that a person manifests with their physical body in any way. These physiological cues manifest in everything a person does. There are 8 palettes, or non-overlapping groups, of physiological cues in the human species. Each person has 4 palettes out of the 8 possible, in a certain signal priority hierarchy ranked 1 through 4. These palettes have interplay with each other in a way that creates a distinct setting of 5 dichotomous fields. Each core category has a particular selection of 4 palettes that are in a certain position hierarchy and interact as distinct dichotomous fields. This is the configuration of a given core category, of which there are currently 5 provable from the available media of pop culture. The 5 core categories of being human that are observable in pop culture with some regularity are the following: Vzi, Nizai, Zivai, Zinai, and Nijai. Humans have always been reading the differing innate natures of their fellow humans instinctively, to a degree, and now it is possible to reconnect with and improve this inherent human ability. The CICN Research Project uses the 5 gears methodology to track the core categories of being human. This methodology was developed in order to strengthen this latent ability to the point that it becomes the proper lens of observation needed, so one can see the available proof of the core category phenomenon for themselves. The practice of using this methodology and working towards improving one's ability with it is called Core Category Tracker Training, or CTT. Core categories of being human are a kind of character template that all the unique individual characters of the human species are formed from. As a part of that, those tracking these core categories will note that they map onto very predictive patterns of behavior and outcome, including incredibly important areas of life such as family, life partners, and careers. With this, researching core categories of being human at some point requires contending with being in possession of immense power to influence the future of humanity and the world humanity makes. And as the saying goes, with great power comes great responsibility. The core categories of being human phenomenon, with its constituent palettes and fields, is the basic math of being human, and thus the basic building blocks of all political theory, social theory, economic theory, game theory, and more. These core categories of being human, with their relationship to cognitive functionality, are also the source code of human consciousness, which represents the most vital wisdom and critical foresight for responsibly addressing the artificial intelligence singularity scenario. The core category phenomenon is also the universal language of the human condition as well, providing a species-wide common ground to help mitigate cross-cultural confusion and misunderstanding, by showing that all humans belong to one omni-linguistic tribe, and all members of this tribe of humanity speak this primary language naturally and natively. In addition, there is no existent human activity that there is sufficient media to study that one can observe where core categories of being human are not present and pervasively influential, thus also making them the intrinsic instrumentation of all human endeavor. All of this together combines to be the fundamental truth of human story, and provably so, therefore establishing an unprecedented, elevated baseline of unity regarding the shared story of humanity. This is the most important and powerful opportunity there has ever been to help humanity understand and elevate itself across all peoples, interest groups, and nations on Earth. In conclusion, the implications of ongoing core category research, such as APEX, proof of truth, conceptual understanding, and narrative authority regarding what it means to be human necessitates that at least some of those involved be willing and able to take part in the greatest, highest level, and highest stakes conversation humans are having anywhere or have ever had throughout the entirety of human history. And it will remain so for the innumerable generations of future humans yet to come. One very important part of this conversation will be the question, with the context of core categories of being human now a given of paramount importance, how can the best potentiality and opportunity be accessed by exercising our free will in order to envision and shape into being the future we are all responsible for creating together? Know this.